need to talk to a star. She got a special mission for us. We just did our first mission. It was super, super easy. So it's time to get on up to it now. Now it's time to get in tune. Oh.
Grand Sermonizer is ready to begin.
Those loudmouth fanatics! It's time to teach them a
Mother-
lesson about the blessings of silence!
Excuse me.
Enough. I'll decide how we respond to these malign sermons. Initiate, I have a task for you.
Look how she pointed at me. Oh.
Once again, the pious idiots of Kvatch dare to provoke the anger of the Dark Brotherhood. Such an insult cannot be allowed to stand unchallenged.
Okay. Here come the games, baby. Here they come. Okay, what's going on?
As if the Grand Sermonizer didn't have enough vices to rage about. Now she's preaching against the Brotherhood. She says we are weak, powerless, a toothless dragon that inspires ridicule instead of fear. These lies must be silenced, permanently.
Okay.
Be wary. The Order of the Hour has increased its presence in Kvatch.
Okay.
Avoid the warrior priests if you can. Meet up with Tannic and silence the priests that speak against us, including the Grand Sermonizer. That will put the fear of Sithis in them. Tannic will meet you in Kvatch. I expect the two of you to deal with the Grand Sermonizer and show the people of that...
Initiate, I have my own contract in Kvetch. I'll join you in Tonic as soon as I'm finished.
3 blades on the same contract? Is that wise, mate?
Just make sure the Grand Sermonizer dies, Initiate. That's my chief concern.
Alright. Let's get on out here, man. Travel to Kvatch yet again. Such a drag. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Handled. And what's that right here? Sounds like nothing. Right. Nothing. Nothing. What the hell is pitch? Oh. Okay, it's not much, man. We got some oil, wall repair kits, and door repair kits. Okay, right, that's for the house. What I'm gonna do with that? All right now. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. As you increase your... Okay, you may access veteran content such as veteran dungeons. Okay. It's nothing attached to this though. I think it says received a day ago. I guess I got it already. Alright. Let's hold on a second. inventory. Let me see them pants. Right, 160. Come on, man. Okay, oh yeah. We want to go to the map now. Now we're going to hit the map. Get on over there to that way shrine. Let's get into it. All right. Okay.
I heard that someone released King Lelorian from the lightless oubliette.
There it is, Janet, right there.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Oh my goodness.
I was wondering how long it would take you to get here. Didn't Astara instill you with a sense of urgency about this mission? She must be getting tender-hearted after all these years. Yes, I say so. I find life to be a complicated series of pranks and pratfalls. Besides, this is your mission. No, that would be boring. You start murdering the Sermonizer's priests, while I take on the real challenge. I'll locate her hiding spot. Then I'll find you, so we can kill her together. Be stealthy, or slaughter everyone that gets in your way. Whichever works best for you. They all wind up with Sithis in the end. Time to dip our daggers in Sermonizer blood. Watch your back, new blade.
That's fine. I got it, babe.
And you do well to loosen that codpiece. By the 8, what a killjoy.
Vines, there's a lot to do.
Okay, let's see. Kill Akatosh Sermonizers.
What do you want?
How will I know if it's a sermonizer?
There's more to do.
How I'm gonna know? Oh, okay. Okay, let me go around.
You do not want to cross me.
Okay, how we finna do this? Cause we wanna do it nice and quiet. Oh, there's people all right here.
Of the foul followers of Sithis.
All right, they didn't even see it. That's how you hit them with it. That's how you keep it cute. Oh, she ain't even got nothing. Oh, that's worth $100 though?
Dirty filcher!
Oh, shit. Well, I didn't know that was gonna become such a big thing. I just killed her. Y'all didn't notice that, but y'all noticed me stealing. Well, my bad. Sorry. Yoing, 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 yoing.
Dark Brotherhood. Cowards and skeever lovers. The lot of them. Murder is a filthy business in the eyes of Akatosh.
What is it?
Yep, straight like that. You ain't got nothing. You ain't even got nothing on you. Okay. And let's do this one nice and smooth. We're gonna wait till she walk back away.
Our quarry cowers in her family's estate outside Kvatch. I'll meet you there, New Blade. And if you really want to impress the matron, kill a few more sermonizers along the way.
Okay. So. Just like that. Uh-huh. Alright. That's the grandson. We need one more. One more Samanize, huh? And then we've done our duty and sent them all to Sithis.
Stop! Look, we all make mistakes. Pay the fine and we can put this ugly business behind us. Quick and painless, right? Off you go.
Baby, please. Act like you know me.
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing you talking about. Okay. There is. Listen, I know I didn't get them all. I know it's one more, y'all. I know it's one more. There we go. Yeah. There you go. why you would go into that corner. That was perfect though. Thank you. Handling it. Yeah. Now it's time to get into that young little estate and handle the final. You dig. Okay, right. Let's get on in now. Oh. Not y'all sending me around in a circle. Okay, and that's
I must finish this.
y'all know where y'all at. I don't know where I'm at. I'm getting wrapped around the world.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Do you? Because if you were, you'd be trapped in here with me. And this is terrible. Oh my goodness.
I'm so hungry.
Okay. Hold on a second. I got out, but I'm back where I started. This is crazy. Okay. Getting wrapped around the world. Okay. We seen y'all. We know where y'all at. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, so it's the only way to go is this way. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this is a dead end too. Lord have mercy. I'm starting to get frustrated. Look, and see, no help. And it's not even apparently. I don't even need to be in here. I need to come out. So I'm gonna do this. So I can get out of town. And then once I'm out of town, right, I can go on here from there. Now we got a plan. Now we got a plan. Now we've got a plan. Off into the land, down and beyond. Oh, is this because you want to battle? You're not ready for me, guy. You're not ready for me, guy. You're not ready for me, guy. Oh, I need to get in the door. Okay, come on. Yeah, and you there. Come on. You're not ready either. Yeah, thank y'all. And I'm walking right through the front door. No games.
No order of the hour? Follow me, you blade. You blade, come quietly and listen. Our quarry stirs below.
Grand Sermonizer, have you discovered the location of the sanctuary yet?
Unfortunately, this assassin expired before revealing anything useful.
I'll capture another. Try not to kill this one before we learn the location of the Dark Brotherhood's lair.
Oh, wow.
Lord Akatosh, hear our prayer. Just prepare the body. Like so.
Who is that black-armored warrior? Some kind of mercenary? Now's our chance. Follow me. She tortured Simbar. Such an insult to the family cannot stand. At least he knew how to hold his tongue. What foul magic is this? New Blade, beware. I feel so weak. I can't move.
Two assassins? I didn't know they came in pairs. With the proper motivation, you do. Unexpected, but I refuse to die here.
I'm just gonna sit here and see who comes for me first. Sithis or Tall Papa?
Tanik, are you planning to just lay down and die?
They knew we'd come for Simbar. Trapped his body with some kind of foul death magic.
Get up, you milk drinker! Sithis still has work for you to do. Initiate. The Grand Sermonizer is yours. I'll get Tanik home.
Okay. have met countesses and courtesans, empresses and witches, ladies of war and slatterns of peace, but I've never met a woman like the Night Mother, and I never will again. I am a writer, a poet of some small renown. If I told you my name, you may have heard of me, but very likely not. For decades, until very recently, I had adopted the city of Sentinel on the coast of Hammerfell as my home, and kept the company of other artists, painters, tapestrists, and writers. No one I knew would have known an assassin by sight, least of all the queen of them, the Bloodflower, the Lady Death, the Night Mother. Not that I had not heard of her. Some years ago, I had the good fortune of meeting Plan Asi, a respected scholar who had come to Hammerfell to do research for a book about the Order of Diagna. His essay, The Brothers of Darkness, together with Inia Gorming's Fire and Darkness, The Brotherhoods of Death, are considered to be the canon tomes on the subject of Tamriel's orders of assassins. But luck, Gorming himself was also in Sentinel, and I was privileged to sit with the two in a dark skooma den in the musty slums of the city as we smoked and talked about the Dark Brotherhood, the Morag Tong, and the Night Mother. While not disputing the possibility that the Night Mother may be immortal, or at least very long-lived, Asi thought it might likely that several women, and perhaps some men, throughout the ages had assumed the honorary title. It was no more logical to say that there was only one Night Mother, he asserted, than to say there was only one king of Sentinel. Gorming argued that there never was a Night Mother, at least no human one. The Night Mother was Morphala herself, whom the Brotherhood revered second only to Sithis. I don't suppose there's any way of knowing for certain, I said in a note of diplomacy. Certainly there is, whispered Gorming with a grin. You could talk to that cloaked fellow in the corner. I had not noticed the man before, who sat by himself, eyes hidden by his cloak, seemingly as much a part of the dingy place as the rough stone and unswept floor. Turning back to Aeneas, I asked him what that man would know about the Night Mother. He's a dark brother, hissed Palan Asi. That's as plain as the moon's. Don't even joke about speaking with him about her. We moved on to other arguments about the Morag Tong and the Brotherhood, but I never forgot the image of the lone man, looking at nothing and everything, in the corners of the dirty room, with fumes of skooma smoke floating around him like ghosts. When I saw him weeks later on the streets of Sentinel, I followed him. Yes, I followed him. The reader may reasonably ask why and how. I don't blame you for that. How was simply a question of knowing my city as well as I do. I'm not a thief, not particularly sure-footed and quiet, but I know the alleys and streets of Sentinel intimately from decades' worth of ambling. I know which bridges creak, which buildings cast long, irregular shadows, the interval at which the native birds begin the ululations of their evening songs. With relative ease, I kept pace with the Dark Brother, and out of his sight and hearing. The answer to why is even simpler. I have the natural curiosity of the born writer. When I see a strange new animal, I must observe. It is the writer's curse. I trailed the cloaked man deeper into the city, down an alley so narrow it was scarcely a crack between two tenements, past a crooked fence, and suddenly, miraculously, I was in a place I had never seen before. A little courtyard cemetery, with a dozen old, half-rotted wooden tombstones. None of the surrounding buildings had windows that faced it, so no one knew this miniature necropolis existed. Necropolis, Lord. Lord have mercy. No one, except the 6 men and 1 woman standing in it, and me. The woman saw me immediately, and gestured for me to come closer. I could have run, but no, I couldn't have. I had pierced a mystery right in my adopted sentinel, and I could not leave it. She knew my name, and she said it with a sweet smile. The Night Mother was a little old lady with fluffy white hair, cheeks like wrinkled apples that still carried the flush of youth, friendly eyes, blue as the Iliac Bay. She softly took my arm as we sat down amidst the graves and discussed murder. She was not always in Hammerfell, not always available for direct assignment, but it seemed she enjoyed actually talking to her clientele. I did not come to hire the Brotherhood, I said respectfully. Then why are you here? The Night Mother asked, her eyes never leaving mine. I told her I wanted to know about her. I did not expect an answer to that. But she told me. And then it's blank. So I wonder what it was. Sepsis kiss. What's that saying? Efforts continue according to the plan. After a few false starts, our agent was able to kill a suspected member of the Dark Brotherhood today. We had hoped to question the murderer, but our agent was rather eager in the application of dagger and sword. I prepared a series of sermons that will fill the streets of Kvatch with a fear and loathing of the hated Brotherhood. That cult is an abomination in the eyes of the divines, and everyone must be made aware of it. My sermonizers will spread the word and cast light upon the shadows that hide those murderers. I have specifically asked our agent not to kill the next murderer she comes across. I've prepared my interrogation hall and am ready to draw the truth out of the murderer, by whatever means become necessary. Akatosh, guide my hand. The Black Dragon brought a wounded but still mostly breathing murderer to me today. I look forward to applying several proven techniques that are guaranteed to make the murderer talk. Before the day's end, I'll have the location of whatever hole the Dark Brotherhood hides in. Then we can really step up our effort to eliminate their blight from the Gold Coast. Akatosh, forgive my clumsiness, but I have failed. The murderer was more stubborn and resistant than I expected. He refused to tell me anything of worth, no matter what tortures I submitted his physical form to. Needless to say, I was thorough in my application of pain. He suffered greatly before he finally expired. No matter. I'm sure the Black Dragon will secure another specimen before long. Strange. Something's disturbed the murderer's corpse in the interrogation hall. Maybe Akatosh has answered my prayer and sent another murderer for me to question. Well, I wouldn't want to keep whoever it is waiting. And it was 9. By Dandeliath. I am to be married, she said aloud. Xerxes, is this what I want, or just what I must do? He rose from her book in silence, measuring her worth. Marriage joins two as one, he said. He wrote in the dirt with a dark oak staff, creating a river. This is one, Xerxes said. He wrote again. The terrain changed, splitting the river in two as it flowed over the newly formed cliff. He stepped to its edge and beckoned to her. Two become one, he said softly in her ear, pointing over the edge of the twin falls, joining together in a pool below. Should I marry then? One can travel quite far alone or together. Which do you prefer? Okay. And now, down the escape tunnel we go.
Defend me, Knights of the Order of the Hour. Show this assassin the true power of Akatosh.
Which is nothing. Because he's playing with me. Stop. You don't have it. You're not ready. You're not with that. Yep, come on. Come on, let's handle it. Bow. Straight like that. Okay, oh, we got a couple of y'all this time. You thought you was gonna do that? You thought you was gonna get me, girl? Yeah, thank you.
Murder me if you must. It won't save your Dark Brotherhood.
That's okay.
need to use something harsher than words to deal with you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Seems I'll need to use something harsher than words to deal with you.
Come on, girl. Right. Work, 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 work. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, summoning him. Yes, summon him.
Who might we aid today?